Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the 72nd segment of Being Inspired with Buzopat Life-Changing Reality Tonic. Honorable Ambassador Buzopat.Topic is still your host, like always, and I'm here so excited, always glad, always happy, always happy, to be here on this community we've created where we embrace our truth that leads to our freedom. We do it our way, okay, and we'll always continue to do it the best way we can. Today we'll be talking on the topic little adjustment. Yes, little adjustment. And then I always like to explain before we start. So adjustment is just a small alteration, of movement made, to achieve, like achieving a face, like appearance, something that, that gives you result. It's just like it's a process of adapting or becoming used to a new situation, okay? And if we really feel and know that adjustment is a small alteration, then let's now look at these combinations and see what happens if we make little adjustment to them, okay? Like if you bring ignorance and you add poverty to it, you get criminality. If you add ignorance and wealth together, you get corruption. If you bring ignorance and freedom together, you get chaos. If you bring ignorance and power, you get tyranny, of course. And if you bring ignorance and religion together, you actually get terrorism. Okay, and then the little adjustment we're talking about here, we will see how it's just about you replacing that word ignorance and adding knowledge to it. And then let's observe the impact. Okay, if you bring knowledge and add to poverty, you get contentment. If you add knowledge and wealth together, you will get creativity. If you add knowledge and freedom, you will get happiness over happiness. If you bring knowledge and freedom together, you will get, like I said, happiness. And if you bring knowledge and power together, you will get justice. If you bring knowledge and religion together, you will get integrity. And that's what we're talking about. With this, you will get to see that everybody, every family, every community, every state, and every nation must seek for knowledge with the whole of their heart. That's a matter of urgency. Everybody needs knowledge, but without it, honestly, we are nothing. And we achieve nothing, and we'll do nothing. No government must joke with education. As long as it's a government that cares and loves its citizens and wants prosperity and development and progress of the nation, you will never ever joke with anything that gives your citizens knowledge. And then talking about that, if you understand this, you will also know and appreciate that it's not a coincidence, that the values of life, the things that hold us, that we hold so there and keep us together, the ways and the things that we come across every day that determine the things we live for, that they are of same letters. It's not a coincidence. This life is something else. When people say it's no balance, but the truth is that it has a principle. The principle always works if you work the principle. And it's one and same. It's only that we don't even want to look at it and know what to do with ourselves. If adult has 5 letters, so does youth. Does it make sense to you? Black has 5 letters, so does white. Bible has 5 letters, so does Quran. Church has 6 letters, so does mosques. Permanent has 9 letters, yeah? So does temporary. Dead has 4 letters, so does life. Hate has 4 letters, so does love. Lying has 5 letters, so does truth. Enemies has 7 letters, so does friends. Oh my God. Hurt has 4 letters, so does heal. Negative has 8 letters, so does positive. Failure has 7 letters, so does success. Below has 5 letters, so does above. Cry has 3 letters, so does joy. Anger has 5 letters, so does happy. Right has 5 letters, so does worry. Rich has 4 letters, so does poor. Fail has 4 letters, so does pass. Does it make sense to you? Does it really make sense? And then coming back to how we started, knowledge has 9 letters, so does ignorance. So you understand what this means is that life is indeed a double-edged sword. But the choice you make, the choice we make, will determine what our tomorrow is going to be like, what our future will look like, where we're heading to, what we're going to achieve, what we will become. Because whatever happens, the truth of the matter is and still stands that it must be a collective responsibility of each and every one of us. I've always said that you can't clap with one hand. Life is synergy. All these things that I'm pointing out, most of them, you must have come across them before, but I want it to make a different sense to you because every day we go to church, we go to mosques, it's the same Quran, it's the same quotation, it's the same Bible, it's the same quotation, but it makes new meanings to you every single day. What am I trying to say? That honestly, we need to make little adjustments in our life wherever we are. Don't ever think that, I am complacent, I am where I am, this is how I am, this is the way it is, this is how my forefathers did it, this is how my father did it, this is how my mom is doing it, this is how I'm doing it. No. Little adjustment is very important in every day of our life. You must keep learning until the day is over. Until the day you close your eyes forever, you will always seek out to learn something new. For me, I'm attracted to mindset than beauty. Believe me, looks doesn't actually hold more water for me. Mindset, understand the reasoning, it makes more meaning to me because every single day, there's something of value that you need to add. So let's learn to make adjustment always. Little adjustment wherever we find ourselves will give us that we need. And don't forget that knowledge is the baba of everything. It's the ultimate. You will seek knowledge. You will continue to seek knowledge because whatever it is that you add to knowledge, you get pleasant response. You get feedback that is wonderful. Okay, so that's my message for us today, that we will always know. Looking at all those things that are just enumerated here, you understand that, you need knowledge in order to make little adjustment. So, thank you. That is what I have for you today. Well, don't forget to follow me at Be Inspired with Ambassador Buzo at Instagram, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Follow our Facebook family, Be Inspired with Buzopat. Always share when you get, because that's what you owe me. Most people get to my page, they just, oh, wonderful, I'm blessed, thank you so much, but you don't subscribe. But I tell you what, that subscription is what you give me. And sharing is what you give to other people. Let's be our brother's keeper. Thank you. Meet you next week Wednesday. I always say I leave you with peace. Because peace is something that nobody can give. Peace that only God can give is what I give to you. So that when we meet next week, we'll be hell and hearty. And we'll do what we used to do and do it best. Bye.